The following is a presentation of the Belly Up Sports Media Network.
Hey guys, it's Daniel Smooth, host of Time to BS. Being a part of Belly Up brings along some cool stuff and partners to join our crazy journey, that's for sure. Like Manscaped, for instance. Finally, a way to delicately clean and trim your Fremundas without cutting them. Cause that'll hurt like hell. Use the promo code BellyUpFantasy at manscaped.com for 20% off your next order. That's BellyUpFantasy in all caps at manscaped.com.
It's time to BS.
It's very nice out today. It really is. It's really nice out. It is 9:10 in the morning. Here on the Saturday before Easter. I gotta tell you, it's really fucking nice out. It's a cool and crisp, hold please. Really? It's 39 degrees? Motherfucker, what? It's gonna be high 49 today. Now, at first glance you may think, that's too cold. But my response is, if I can sit outside, enjoy a nice cigar with a cup of coffee on the porch, and do nothing for 2 hours, I'm good. That's all I need. That's all I need today, guys. That's all I need. Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and we're coming to you from the beaches of Long Island, New York. Episode 175 of Time to BS with me, Daniel Smooth. Hope you guys are having a wonderful time. Hope you guys have had a good week. I've been trying to go to the gym a lot more. I mean, if you see me on Instagram, at Daniel Smooth on Instagram, I'm putting work in. I'm trying my best. I can comfortably fit in a large now for the first time since fucking middle school. I was fat. I was a fat kid. I was fat in general for like 10 years. I'm still a little fat, but that's okay. Because it comes and goes. Truthfully, it does. Been up to a lot of shit. Been up to a lot of crap. Truthfully. Been doing everything I can to try and keep the podcast up and rolling. If you don't know or don't already know, BS Sessions is back. Did 2 consecutive episodes of BS Sessions with Big Merce, Mike Mercer, and Whatever Amy. Those 2 should already be up. If not, well, then I'll figure it the fuck out, I guess. So, BS Sessions is rolling once again. And that's good, because I love doing those shows. I love having a good time, dicking around, talking to people, having a couple drinks. You know, I was day drinking yesterday. I was, and I got a little tipsy and I crashed. But that's okay. Because life goes on in the end. What else have we been up to lately? Not a whole lot has really gone on that we can really definitively say, oh, that's breathtaking or mind-blowing or some shit. No, we're just doing shit. Just doing random shit. And that's okay. That's okay. And you know what? It's okay to be by yourself and do nothing from time to time. That's what I've been doing. I've been chilling, and that's okay. Doing what I can to just work on myself. I've been going to the gym a lot. I went to the gym twice yesterday. I did mention I have been going to the gym, which is good, because I fucking love the gym. And before we get on with some topics that I've been trying to get to for the last week, not even a week, like a few days, don't be afraid to be alone. Just don't. Don't be afraid to be by yourself in your own thoughts and just think to yourself, God, I came a long way. Like, think about this. Who cares how old you are? Young, old, don't give a fuck. You've come a long fucking way from where you were, like, say, 6 years ago, for example. And I tried my best to, focus on that way as well. I try to look at everything as like, wow, I've come a long way in the last, 10 years. It's been that long. I talked about with Merce on BS Sessions 28, where I talked about a drinking issue I had. I talked about a bunch of shit that really just that bothers me and shit. And it's all just being by yourself in your own thoughts and just thinking, not too far, but like, thinking enough to where you can, reflect on your life. Be able to reflect on everything that you've done or accomplished in your life. And the things that you may regret the most also made you into the person you are today. So that's a good perspective to live by. So, while we're here, I got a very controversial topic I want to get out of the gate. I'm going to get screamed at for this. I'm going to get screamed at. For those of you watching on YouTube or TikTok, watching this clip, or Instagram, wherever you are, you'll probably know what I'm going to talk about. For those of you listening, you don't know. Andrew Tate got released from jail recently, and people are already attacking this man. Now, me and Merce talked about this on BS Sessions, where it was like, listen, if he is really sex trafficking, that's fucking terrible, of course, and he should be ridiculed for that. If it's like false accusations, then okay, we can move on. But there are people out there who despise this man for good reason. Well, for their good reason. My overall thoughts on him is like, listen, he comes off as extreme from time to time, let's call it, about what he says, and I will not repeat what he says, but if you actually listen to him, he defends, the hardworking man. He defends the blue-collar man. He defends the attempting to be successful man. He defends the common man. He does. And it's a very controversial topic. It's a touchy subject. Because there are some people that just don't want to, admit that he's right about these things. It's very hard to be a man today. It's very hard, especially when, you could approach some random person and be pepper sprayed. Now, that's for good fucking reason, but, at the same point, there are people that will think that he's the worst person on the face of the planet, and that's not true. There are far worse people than him in this world. Another great example about, about someone defending the common man is Kevin, may he rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. His undying message is, for man, improve yourself to the benefit of you. Improve yourself to the benefit of you, and that's what Andrew Tate says. If you want something, go fucking get it. If you want to lose weight, or if you want to make more money, go fucking do it. Simple as that. You gotta be willing to put the work into it and not just press your fucking easy button and hope to God that it works. Because trust me, if you try making money the easy way, whether it be like selling dope or whatever the hell it is, then you're eventually going to get fucking ridiculed for that shit. And listen, I'll be the first to say I got a great job. I do. I got great hobbies in my life, and I got things that I love to do. Podcasting, the gym, cooking. Go to the beach. Highly suggest if you're on Long Island, go to the fucking beaches, please. But most of the time, I try my best to improve myself, and that has been Andrew Tate's undying message. Improve yourself to the benefit of you. And whether you like it or not, he's got great fucking points. And this applies to men and women as well. This applies to both. You gotta learn to improve yourself and build the image that you want, that you've been dreaming of. You gotta be able to go and say to yourself, fuck, I've been slacking. I gotta go put the work into it. Or you look at that dude in the gym or that lady or that woman in the gym and you go, fuck, that person looks better than me. I gotta go to work. I gotta go fucking do shit about that. Like, jealousy's good. Jealousy's fucking great. And it fuels you in your own weird sense that you gotta be able to want these things. You gotta be able to go. Like, most of the time I don't want to work out. Truthfully, I don't. Truthfully, I know I don't want to work out because all I want to do is, like, eat, sleep, play video games, podcast, and do what the fuck what. But I know I can't do that because there's a goal that I have that I want to achieve. I want to be able to lose an extra 50 pounds by the end, by whether it be this summer. I want to be able to lose 20 pounds by the summer. I want to be able to lose, 25 pounds like after the summer, like close to Christmas. I want to be able to be down around 50 pounds by Christmas. It is the day before Easter. It is April 8th, 2023, and I got 8 months left before Christmas. I want to be able to improve myself for me. Not for some Joe Schmo, not for some, excuse my French, but broad on the side of the street. No, I want to improve myself for me. That's what I want. And you got to be able to do that for yourself. And that, as I said before, that is Andrew Tate's message. And if you don't like that, if you just want to sit at home, make your TikToks, fucking drink your $20 coffee from Starbucks, and not improve yourself and instead just rely on others to improve you, then you're going to get fucking nowhere. So you got to be able to do what's best for you. So we got some NBA talk with the playoffs coming soon. Same with NHL playoffs. They're coming very soon. And my two teams, the Knicks and the Islanders, are... Well, the Knicks are in the playoffs. That's we know that. The Knicks really improved this season. And they're in the playoffs for the second time in the Tom Thibodeau era, which is nice to see. It's very nice. Not gonna lie, it's nice. And let's be truthful with ourselves. I mean, this is nice. It's nice to see that the Knicks are doing good and the Islanders are just like, we're there. We're there. Let's be honest, we're just there. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. They're trying to make the playoffs. Let's be clear with this here. The Islanders are trying to make the playoffs. The Kraken are in. That's good. Because I do love my Seattle sports. But, hold on, I just got to get fucking ESPN out there. Okay, so I'm looking at the NBA playoff picture right now in Milwaukee, Boston, Philly, Cleveland, New York, Brooklyn, all in the playoffs. And then there's the play-in teams, which are Miami, Atlanta, Toronto, and Chicago. So the East is good. The East is set. Oklahoma City's in the play-in? Shit, I didn't know that. Excuse me. Ooh, there goes my neck. In the West, everyone else to me is kind of the same. They all look really good. But then there's you got the Lakers, you got the Pelicans, you got Minnesota, Oklahoma City. Utah's out. Dallas is out. Good. Thank God Dallas is out. Ugh. Can't stand them. I don't know. For the first time in a while, I can really definitively say I don't know who's going to win the NBA Finals. That's a first. I don't know who's going to win the NBA Finals. I really don't. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because for the first time in a long time, we can really say, yeah, there's no definitive champion there. Everyone has a shot. Which is good. Because for a long time, we were like, oh, is LeBron going to... Who's going to challenge LeBron in the East? Or who's going to challenge, the Warriors? Or who's going to do this? Or who's going to do that? I'm like, oh my God, shut up. Like, I just want to see, first of all, if the Knicks somehow make the finals... Hell, if they make the conference final, if they do that, the entire city of Manhattan will go nuts. Like, we're talking, like, full-blown fucking riots and shit, because that's a Knicks town. Like, yeah, they got the Yankees, they do. But at the same point, it's still a Knicks town. It is. Which is nice. The Islanders, last time I checked, they're in a playoff spot. On their wild card. So the bad news is, and this is the bad news, they're 89 points. They're also tied with Florida in the Atlantic. Which is like, good God, man. Good God. It's terrifying to be an Islander fan right now. The Kraken are in, the Kings are in, Edmonton's in, Vegas is in. Boston is... Good God. Boston is the President's Trophy winner because, of course, they are. Toronto's right behind them. Tampa's there. Carolina, New Jersey. The fucking Devils are in. The Rangers are there. Colorado, Dallas, Minnesota, Winnipeg. I don't know if they're going to make it, but who the fuck knows? Who the fuck cares? Calgary, probably. I would assume Calgary makes it. Calgary and Winnipeg, probably. Calgary, Winnipeg, and Nashville are fighting out for the wild card in the West. And then there's Pittsburgh, New York Islanders, and Florida, and the Atlantic, the Eastern Conference. Excuse me. I need more coffee. Good God. But yeah, I mean, we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a really good time. It's going to be nice to see. It's going to be really nice to see that the Knicks are going to have a really good matchup against Cleveland. And then whoever the Islanders play, say a prayer for me. I hope the Isles win. I do. Even if you're a Ranger fan, we don't want to see Boston. We don't. We truthfully don't. So there's that. Alright, so... last week, or last weekend, we had a very eventful WrestleMania weekend. With the main event being the highlight of the show, or the weekend in this case, between Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, and the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns. I am sighing because I know where this went. But if you're not a big wrestling fan, it's still everywhere. It's still fucking everywhere. Cody Rhodes loses in an epic match versus Roman Reigns, and Roman retains the undisputed title. Fuck. Pretty much. Pretty much how I feel about this. I'm conflicted here, truthfully. Truthfully, I'm really conflicted because on one hand, yeah, I want to see Roman Reigns get to 1,000 days and then drop the belts to whoever may be. It's going to be... When does he reach 1,000 days? Let me Google this. When does Roman Reigns reach 1,000 days. Early June. Wow. Barring injury or giant surprise, Reigns will become the first wrestler to reach 1,000 days as champion. Wow. He's gonna top CM Punk's 434 day title reign twice. That's insane to think about. And listen, he fucking deserves it. He's been through some shit. He's been through a lot of shit in 12 years as in the WWE. He really has. He's had 3, let's call it, mediocre title runs. 1 Universal title run that was like cut short because of leukemia. And then he's the most dominant he's ever been in his entire career, which is saying a lot because he was in the fucking Shield. Back to Cody though. I'm pissed. I'm pissed on the Cody front because you had this spoon fed to you. If you're WWE, you had the crowd into it. You had the entire fan base into it. You had like, okay, they're gonna drop the titles to Cody, and he's gonna fucking he deserves it. He absolutely deserves it. And they fumbled the bag once again. They did. It sucks. The good news is the tag team titles are dropped to Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. That's a plus. Hi, Donut. It's my cat. That's the plus side. So, I want to see a rematch. I think a rematch is coming for SummerSlam. I think that's going to happen. It's in Detroit, so I would assume he either... 2 things. Either Cody wins the belts at SummerSlam, or there's going to be a triple threat match for the title at Mania 40 in Philadelphia. That could happen. You never know. Think about it for perspective here. Cody could win the Elimination Chamber match in February of next year. February? I don't know. I gotta figure this out. Which is effectively going to be for a world title shot. And then whoever wins the Rumble is going to challenge Roman as well. I hope it's somebody. I hope it's like Gunther or somebody. Because that'd be cool, actually. I just threw that in there. Gunther, Cody Rhodes, and Roman Reigns triple threat match for the heavyweight title. That'd be cool. Be really cool, actually. But anyway, back to my thoughts. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I saw the results and I threw my hands in the air. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You had this in the bag. But at the same point, you want to take advantage of having the 1,000-day reign be there. He's not going to catch Bruno Sammartino's title reign. He's not. Because I think he would need to hold the titles until Backlash of 28. Which is insane to think about. He's gonna have one of the longest title reigns since the 80s, I believe. If I remember correctly. But who knows? Cody's gonna get another shot. I would hope so. I really fucking do. And if he doesn't, I'm gonna be pissed off. They'd be like, you left AEW for this? This is what you did? But then again, I don't know. We got 2 more topics to talk about before we close up shop for the day. But I will definitely say it's been a very interesting day. If you notice that I've been cutting out clips, it's because I'm like, record, stop. Record, stop. That's what I'm going to try and do to like gather my thoughts and instead of like not drag this shit on. You know what I mean? Anyway, choose your champion MLB edition. Who's going to win who's going to make the World Series and who's going to make the World Series? What? Who's going to make the World Series and who's going to win the World Series? There we go. Sorry, my brain is like jello right now. fuck it, Mets and Mariners. Let's have some fun here. The Mariners are coming. The Seattle Mariners are coming. I don't think they're going to win the AL West, but who the fuck knows? I most certainly do not know. I'm just a dude behind a microphone. The Mets, because apparently they're everyone's favorite team, outside the Yankees and Dodgers, apparently. The Mets are. I think the Mets have a really good shot of making it this year. They really do. But the Mariners side of things, dude, I'm looking at the Mariners lineup. I'm like, look at this outfield. Look at this pitching staff. Castillo, Robbie Ray, Logan Gilbert. I mean, it keeps going. I'm like, dear God, their pitching staff is salivating. And then, of course, they got Julio Rodriguez, they got Ty France, they got, Cal Raleigh. They got some really nice players. I've been listening to a lot of Brock and Salk on Seattle Sports Radio. I really have. So, the Mariners, I'm becoming like a closet Mariners fan, which is nice because I can't stand the New York media covering baseball like, oh, the Yankees need to do... By the way, the Yankees are there somewhere. The Yankees are absolutely there. But I am going to get, the Yankees logo tattooed on my arm for my grandmother because, may she rest in peace. She was a big Yankee fan. Fred Couples is 63, just made the cut at the Masters. Good for him. But I think Mets and Mariners will be a phenomenal World Series matchup. I think for the first time in history, we will see the Mariners make the World Series. I think we get to see both ecstatic fan bases just be like, holy shit, this is going to be fucking great. Like, that'd be a good World Series. It really would. And I think the Mariners win in 6. Truthfully, I do. I should do that. I should get, Seattle sports tattoos, all over my upper arm. For shits and giggles, of course. Get the crack in there, the crack in there somewhere. I should get, a half sleeve dedicated to, Seattle sports, because I love that area. I do. I'm a Long Island, but I love the Seattle sports fan base. I do. Mets and Mariners for the 2023 World Series. Book it! Last top before we close up shop. Disney Star Wars apparently has something going for them. Dave Filoni is directing the next few Star Wars films. That's it, Dave. Keep going. Dave Filoni, in Dave we trust. Listen, I like Force Awakens. In terms of the most recent Star Wars films, I loved Force Awakens. Didn't really enjoy Last Jedi that much. I liked Rise of Skywalker, but not a lot. I'll watch Force Awakens all the fucking time if I have to. I will. But I will go definitive. I will fight people with this. And I will say that Disney Star Wars... You got something going with the shows, you really do. But it is going to be nice. It's going to be nice to see, some dedication to be like, holy shit, Dave Filoni is actually a Star Wars fan. Let's go. And he wants to continue the stories. Rey's coming back and to lead a new Jedi Order, so that's fucking nice. The Force is strong indeed. That's another tattoo I'm going to get. I'm definitely going to get something Star Wars related soon. I'm probably going to get small little tattoos covering myself on one arm, and then I'll figure this out eventually. But eventually I will be covered in 2 sleeves. That is true. It is true, my friends. But I think if your Star Wars fan base the Star Wars fan base is salivating for good content. We got the shows, that's good, that's nice, but the movies could use some work. We shall see where it goes from there. But in time, I think we will get some really nice content in terms of Star Wars movies. Anyway, that'll do it for us. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Time to BS, episode 175, with your boy, Staniel Smooth. And I gotta say, that was fun. That was a fun little show. Thank you guys for tuning in. Coming to you from the beaches of Long Island, New York, and I will hope to see you guys in this life or the next one. Have a good one, guys.